Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday. It is the 2nd of August 2023. So, beautiful morning here. I'll show you the sky real quick. Just kick that around there. We have the sun coming up over here in the east. So, alright, before I jump into this video, I want to remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. and I'm setting this down because I want to share with you. So I'm just going to set that like that. See, that's the view you get. I want to share with you. Oh, so I'll be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. So I would encourage you all to join me then. Okay? I want to give you guys. I have to use my phone here to pull this up. Let's see. Alright, let's... Alright, I made a post, and I'm going to show you a great example of the lenient left. Okay? So, I saw a post, I shared this post, and it said, woke. A state of oblivion only achieved by those delusional enough to find unjust in everything but their own behavior. Okay? So, I had a bunch of people agreed. I had one gentleman that I've known, we went to high school together. He was a few years younger than me, I think 3 years younger than me. And he put, I disagree, okay? Or he just put, he put disagree. And I replied, it's a free country, that's your right, okay? Now, I don't see that as intolerable or being attacking or anything else. So he replied, true. Free to unfriend you. By the way, have you or any of your family members served this country to allow you to have that, your freedom? Right? So obviously he doesn't know me very well to know that I was in the military, because he came out of college and went straight to the University of Tennessee, where he was a fullback. So obviously he never served the country. Okay? I replied to him. I said, I was, Roland, in the Army. And if you want to unfriend me, that would be your choice. I was saying, men can agree to disagree. Weak-minded people get butthurt and unfriend people. Now, again, alright, I never attacked him. I never said, called him dirty, foul names. I basically, what I said was, we can agree to disagree. It's a free country. You have your right to believe that that statement is untrue. Right? That's all I said. And so I checked, and he had unfriended me. Now, we've been friends on there for a long time. I don't post a lot on Facebook, obviously. It's just really not my thing. I keep Facebook to keep in touch with people and stuff like that. I would hope that him and I could sit down, have a discussion like two men, but apparently, he got butthurt because of a post that I made, and so he unfriended me. This is something that the left does, which bothers me, okay? Because to me, and like I said, I am always open to a discussion, always open to a debate. We can agree. See, here's the best part. We can agree to disagree. You can have a different thought process than I do, which is fine. I don't expect you to have the same thought process that I do. I expect you to have your own thought process. But at the end of the day, we could have a discussion like men or women or whoever you're having a discussion with. You can agree to disagree, shake hands, and walk on your way and still be friends. This leftist mindset, the lunatic left mindset, let me rephrase that, okay? The minute that you say something that they don't agree with, they go in either attack mode or they unfriend. I'm going to give you another example of something. My cousin Terry had a child with this one woman, and her and I were friends on Facebook. And she, so when Trump went against Hillary for the presidency, you know, she was a huge Hillary fan, and oh, you know, first female president and blah, 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 and all this stuff, right? Well, when Trump won, I like to bust chops, right? I've always liked to bust chops. So I went on her page and I said, hey, what did you think of those results? Ha, 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 that type of thing. You know, just busting chops a little bit. She unfriended me, the whole 9 yards, the same type of situations. And, you know, had said something, you know, greatly derogatory, you know, in that effect. So again, you know, to me, okay, if Hillary had won, would I have liked it that Hillary had won? I would not have. But, you know, I would have taken whatever ribbing anybody had given me, and I said, oh well, you know, hopefully 4 years from now it'll be different. You know what I mean? So it is amazing to me. And like I said, I never attacked this guy. I basically said, you know, we can agree to disagree, you know. It's a free country. You can think whatever you want. And so he took that the way he took it and unfriended me because, you know, his feelings were hurt. And it just amazes me. It absolutely amazes me. And that's why I replied the way that I did. And again, even in that reply, and I replied that way before I realized he had unfriended me, just so you know. And then I went and I said, well, let me see if he unfriended me. And sure enough, yes, he had. And again, that's his choice. You know, I mean, you would think as a man in your 50s, because he's in his 50s as well, you know, I believe he was 3 years younger to me. Could have been 2 years younger. I don't know. You know, we weren't like tight friends or anything like that. We knew each other, obviously. You know, and so we, you know, from the, you know, same area and all that type of stuff. But that's what amazes me, folks. Absolutely amazes me about the tolerant left. Is as soon as you say something that they disagree with, you know, and I'm, like I said, again, I'm not talking about everyone on the left. I'm talking about your extremists, okay? As soon as you say something that they disagree with, they get all butthurt and well, I'm unfriending you. And well, then, you know what? That's your choice. And I'm not going to, you know, obviously I made my statement in reply, so I'll be curious to see what he says back, you know, and if he does, and if he doesn't, that's perfectly fine too. I don't really care. It's not like we were hanging out, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that mindset, and that bothers me. The mindset bothers me, that you can't have a civil conversation with somebody, and you can agree to disagree, and that's perfectly fine. You know, okay, you're the one that came on the page and said, I disagree. That's perfectly fine. You can disagree, and that's why I'm saying it's a free country. You can think whatever you want. You know, I mean, how is that attacking? I don't know. I just, like I said, to me, I don't understand the thought process. You know, and that's why what will happen, a lot of times people that think just that way, that don't have an open mind or free thinking, they'll band together, pat each other on the back, talking about how wonderful they are and how they're great in helping society. But if you don't think the way they do, you're out, you know. And that doesn't make any sense to me. I actually had somebody ask me one time, you know, about joining the group, and he said to me, he goes, well, I gotta tell you, he said, I'm a liberal. He goes, would that be a problem? And I said, absolutely not. You know, I don't care. I don't care what your politics are. Like I said, you guys know I don't get involved in politics. I don't vote. And I've gotten attacked for that. Oh, you don't vote. Well, you don't get to have a say and blah, blah, blah. Well, of course I get to have a say. I live in this country, so I can say whatever I want. But like I said, again, I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are. And so many people base their decisions, or your political, I don't care what your political affiliation is. Unfortunately, so many people in this country base all of their decisions on that and that alone. And that's sad. To me, that's sad. So, anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And just another fine example. And Hella's like, I don't care. You don't care, do you, baby? No. Anyway, folks, I hope everybody's having a great day. I will see you all for the live stream at 8 o'clock tonight. Be safe. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from achieving your goal is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? Set realistic goals and then set about to making them happen. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.